Hey everyone, it's Brosine here. Today I'm going to show you guys a simple way to make a custom media overlay for your stream. If you're like me, you probably have a catchphrase or something you commonly say on your stream all the time. For me, it's this. Yo! And what a custom media overlay can really do is just add some flair to those catchphrases and really spice up the stream. It's open DaVinci Resolve. And it's important to say that if you don't have Resolve, I just use this because it's robust and free, and I love free. But you can do this in anything: Final Cut, Adobe Premiere, your favorite video editor, anything that can basically create and edit video, you can do this in. The first thing you're going to want to do is choose which type of title or text you want to use. You can select one of the pre-made Fusion titles in Resolve, depending on what kind of look you're going for. I'm just going to use a normal blank Fusion title because I just like to keyframe everything myself. Next, you're going to type your catchphrase into the styled text box. We're going to use the yo example. We're going to want to grow this so that we can keyframe it to the duration of the audio that I'm going to link to this here in a second. Then we're going to navigate to the media pool down here. Go to, well, mine's videos, but wherever your audio clip or video clip is stored, for me it's a video clip. Drag that down here, and then we're going to go to back to edit. You can just drag that on the timeline here. It doesn't have to overlay really, because you're going to actually delete the video portion of this. Just cut that and slide the audio in. Next step, you're just going to cut to where you say yo, so that's definitely right here. Yo! Whoa. Use the shortcut shift left bracket if you want to be a pro like me. Just kidding, I'm not a pro, you can tell by this tutorial. Alright, so now we have our keyed out audio clip. Yo! We can take this text, make sure it aligns with the duration of the clip, and we're ready to start animating the text. Before keyframing and animating this text, one thing I think is really important is that you should definitely find the font and how you want the text to look before you animate, because the bigger the font or the different styles is going to mess up your keyframing if you do all the framing in advance. So I usually, well, let's actually zoom out of here so you can see the whole yo. I usually go through a few of these, kind of depending on what I'm feeling. For this one, it's like a basic yo, so you know, I don't need anything drastic. I need it to just be readable, but it's going to go across the screen from right to left fairly quickly, so it doesn't need to be like something readable, I guess you could say, in full. That's horrible. I need something thick. That'll work for the demo. So the intent of this overlay is whenever I yell yo, or someone triggers a command that would create this clip, yo will fly across my screen from right to left. But to do that, we're going to go to video, and first we're going to just change the zoom of the entire project. I think I'm going to make it fairly big. And we don't need to keyframe that exactly because we're going to keep that size. If you're not familiar with keyframing, the 10-second version is keyframing basically tells, you know, X control to stay in that position and move to another position when I set another keyframe. It's how you kind of move things around. That's a very blunt and uneducated explanation. You can definitely search for that on YouTube. So we have our size. Now we need to say where we want the start position keyframe, which for me is going to be all the way to the right. And we'll frame that out. So now that we have our start position frame, we need to tell the software where we want the yo to end. So we're going to scrub to the end, and it'll automatically, you can see it goes orange. We're going to put a keyframe at the very end here to say by the time this clip ends, all the animation needs to be done. Let's preview it here. Yo! Perfect. All right, once you have everything animated and edited the way you want, we need a way to make it transparent, which is not something that if you normally render to MP4 or .mov, etc., is very easy to do. However, there's a workaround where we can just add a green screen background into the project and then chroma key that out, whether you're using Streamlabs, OBS Studio, etc. Go to your effects library. We're going to go to generators, solid color. Let me move this up here. Solid color, just add a color here. We actually need to layer this. I'm going to put that above it. And then we need to change this color to bright green. Actually, here's a preset. So a little more trimming here. There we go. Now our text flies across. Cool. Now we're ready to render. Let's go to deliver. We'll call this Yo. Yo YouTube. Save it to our video folder. I prefer MP4. You can use whatever you want. Now make sure you go to audio and you have export audio turned on. Sometimes, especially with newer installs of DaVinci, this can be turned off for when you're doing MP4. So make sure that box is checked, add to render queue, and start your render. All right, so we have our video rendered. Now we just need to add it to OBS Studio. I've popped out the sources tab here so you can see this. We're going to just add media source. Let's call it Yo. Very creative, I know. And then we're going to go find the local file, which should just be in my videos folder. Yo YouTube. Yo. Okay. Now you might want to edit that audio to be what level you want it to be, so it's not blaring loud to your users. And now we can trigger that Yo whenever we need to announce the command. But next we have to chroma key that, which if you're familiar with, you know, video chroma key, it's the same process. Just go to your filters. That's it. That's an audio filter. Chroma key. Choose green. That should work. The natural green one should. Now we should have a transparent yo. Yo! Sweet! One bonus tip I wanted to give you guys, and I swear I'm not affiliated or sponsored by Cruise Control. I'm just a friend with Cruiser, and I can't stress enough how great of a tool this is for stream and viewer interaction. So once you have your overlay, you can actually turn that into a custom command that'll trigger in OBS. And you can do that with just a simple command here. I just wrote this. So anyone can just type yo, and like if they wanted to say hey, and just say yo. Yo! And they get their cool overlay. And that announces to you like a VIP is here, or somebody's just saying what's up in the chat. You can even add a custom chat source into that, but I won't get into that. That's another video. Guys, that's all I have for you today. That's how you make a basic, very basic custom media overlay for your stream. You graphics wizards, I'm sure, could make that look way better than I did, but for the basics and how to get started, there you go. As always, if you liked this video, feel free to like and subscribe, and if you'd like to maybe see another tutorial on something specific, feel free to leave a comment below. Have a great day, guys.